Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's completely changed the way I work, think, and even live. It's a concept that might sound a little counterintuitive in our noisy, hyper-connected world. The power of quiet work. Now, what do I mean by quiet work? I'm not just talking about finding a library or putting on noise-canceling headphones, although those things can definitely help. I'm talking about intentionally carving out periods of uninterrupted, focused time to dive deep into a single task. No notifications, no emails popping up, no quick checks of social media, and no, just a quick question, interruptions from colleagues. It's about creating a sacred space for your brain to do its best thinking. Think about the last time you were truly in the zone. You know that feeling, right? Time seems to melt away. Ideas flow effortlessly, and you're making incredible progress. That state, often called flow, is where our most creative and productive work happens. But here's the catch. It takes time to get there. Research suggests it can take up to 20 or 25 minutes to regain deep focus after just a single interruption. Now, multiply that by the number of times your phone buzzes or an email notification dings in an hour. It's a constant cycle of starting, stopping, and restarting. We end up feeling busy all day, but at the end of it, we look back and wonder what we actually accomplished. It's a recipe for burnout and frustration. Our modern work culture often glorifies being busy. We're expected to be constantly available, to multitask, and to respond instantly. Open-plan offices were designed to foster collaboration, but for many of us, they've become distraction factories. The constant chatter, the movement, the awareness of being watched, it all pulls at our attention. It's like trying to read a complex book in the middle of a loud party. You might get through the words, but are you really understanding the story? It's about reclaiming your focus. When you give your brain the silence and space it needs, something amazing happens. Your thoughts become clearer. You start connecting ideas in new and exciting ways. The quality of your work skyrockets because you're not just skimming the surface. You're going deep. Problems that seemed impossible to solve suddenly have obvious solutions. You're not just completing tasks, you're creating value. So, how do we actually do this in a world that's designed to distract us? It starts with setting clear boundaries. The first step is to schedule your quiet work time, just like you would schedule a meeting. Block it out in your calendar. Maybe it's the first 90 minutes of your day before the world wakes up and the emails start flooding in. Or maybe it's a 2-hour block in the afternoon. Treat this time as non-negotiable. It's a meeting with your most important collaborator, your focused mind. During this time, you need to go into full-on do not disturb mode. Turn off your phone notifications, or better yet, put your phone in another room. Close your email client. Shut down all browser tabs that aren't directly related to the task at hand. If you work in an office, put on headphones to signal to your colleagues that you're in deep work mode. You could even have a small sign for your desk. It might feel a little strange at first, but people will quickly learn to respect your focus time. It's also crucial to communicate these boundaries with your team. Let them know your plan. You could say something like, "Hey team, from 9 to 11 a.m. every day, I'll be in focus mode to work on our big project. I'll be offline during that time, but I'll check all my messages and get back to you right after." This isn't about being unavailable. It's about being more effective so that when you are available, you're more present and helpful. It sets a new expectation that deep work is valued and that immediate responses are always necessary or even productive. And what should you work on during this quiet time? Choose your most important, most challenging tasks. These are the things that require real brain power, the tasks that will actually move the needle on your goals. Don't waste your precious focus time on clearing out your inbox or doing simple administrative work. Save those for the times of day when your energy is lower and you're more susceptible to distractions anyway. Match your most valuable time with your most valuable work. The benefits go far beyond just getting more done. Working quietly and deeply is incredibly satisfying. That feeling of accomplishment at the end of a focus session is a powerful motivator. It boosts your confidence and reduces work-related anxiety because you know you're making real progress. You end the day feeling fulfilled, not just exhausted. This practice can also have a profound impact on your mental well-being. The constant context switching and information overload of modern work is a huge source of stress. By creating these pockets of silence, you're giving your nervous system a break. You're allowing your mind to calm down, to process information without being bombarded. It's a form of mindfulness, really. It's about being fully present with your work. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. My job is all about collaboration. Or I can't just ignore my boss for 2 hours. And that's a valid point. Quiet work isn't about becoming a hermit. Collaboration is essential. The key is to be intentional about both. Schedule your collaborative time and schedule your quiet time. The two are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they support each other. When you come to a meeting after a session of deep thinking, you'll have better ideas to contribute. Your collaborative time will become more efficient and effective because you've done the necessary prep work on your own. Start small. Don't try to go from 0 to 4 hours of quiet work overnight. You'll probably feel restless and your mind will wander. That's totally normal. Our brains are trained for distraction. Start with a 30-minute block, then try 45, then an hour. Build up your focus muscle over time. The more you do it, the easier and more natural it will become. You'll start to crave that quiet time. I challenge you to try it, just for 1 week. Schedule 60 minutes of uninterrupted, quiet work every single day. Pick your most important task for the day. Eliminate all distractions and just focus. See how it feels. See what you're able to accomplish. I promise you, the results will speak for themselves. You'll produce better work, feel less stressed, and end your days with a genuine sense of achievement. The power of quiet work is the secret weapon for thriving in the 21st century. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about reclaiming control over your attention and directing it towards what truly matters. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more tips on productivity and personal growth. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What are your biggest struggles with focus? And what strategies have you found that help? Let's continue the conversation down below. See you in the next one.